So last weekend, my mom decided it was time for a new family photo. To replace the one from 2008 where my brother still had braces and I had a haircut that screamed beau with confidence. She said she wanted something fresh and spontaneous, so she announced she was hiring a surprise photographer. To be honest, I thought that just meant we'd get someone with a drone or one of those fancy lenses that can see your pores from space. I was wrong. The doorbell rang, and in walked a guy wearing white gloves, a striped shirt, and an invisible box of enthusiasm. "Bonjour," he mouthed, and then proceeded to shake hands with air. My dad whispered, "Is he French or is this a robbery?" It turns out, the surprise photographer was a mime. My mom, ever the optimist, clapped and said, "Let's roll with it." So now, instead of say cheese, the mime just made exaggerated facial expressions and pointed to his mouth. My sister tried to smile but looked like she was being held hostage by silence. The photo shoot was chaos. The mime directed us into invisible chairs, handed us invisible bouquets, and at one point, insisted we pretend to pull an invisible rope together. My grandma, who can't hear well, kept asking why the nice man wouldn't just tell us where to stand. The dog, sensing something was off, ran in circles chasing an invisible ball until he gave up and sat in the corner, clearly reconsidering his life choices. By the end, we had posed for what felt like 1,000 shots, but the only thing more invisible than the props was any trace of dignity. When we finally got the photo album back, every single picture looked like we were escaping from an invisible prison or losing a tug of war against our own imaginations. My mom proudly displayed the album on the coffee table, and now when guests come over, she tells them it's our mime memories. Honestly, it's the only family album where every page is a real page-turner, you just have to use your imagination to picture it.